This chandelier came from Italy. It's weighed 1 ton and has 102. You see there's lines here, and these lines for the direction of Mecca, because when we pray we have to, you see, line up on these lines and change the direction of Mecca. But before I explain the direction of Mecca, we will go to the dome and explain it. You feel free to ask any question.
Where did you get the chandeliers?
Where's the chandelier here?
From Italy. And they weigh 1 ton and have lots of pots.
On the top of the dome there is writing, it's written 99 God attributes or names. The type of this calligraphy is called Kuwait, and Kuwait first formulated on the 7th century but enhanced in the 9th century. This is, we call it ornamental Kuwait calligraphy. This one. Under the windows there is another type of calligraphy called Thuluth. Thuluth founded on the 8th century but enhanced on the 11th century. It's very nice writing. It's the size of the writing 81 meter, and the name of the writer is, his name is Muhammad al-Atta. Thuluth very important because it's very difficult to write. The calligrapher, he has to study for more than 7 years just to write this calligraphy. It's very difficult because I am calligrapher, I am tour guide and calligrapher. In this case, I can tell you about this type, it's very, very difficult. The test, they test you, you have to write, for example, W or wow in Arabic we call it, 1 million times. So we have 28 letters, we have to write it 28 million. That's the first test. I will explain it later. Now down we have also Thuluth, and the last one down here we call it Kuwait, but the style Fatimi from the 13th century. Now on this side and that side, the blue one, this column and this column, also Kuwait, but it's called symbol Kuwait. This is found in the 7th century. Symbol Kuwait, there is no decoration between the walls. But ornamental Kuwait, the first one, there's some decoration, no meaning for this decoration between the walls. Please. Now we are close to the mihrab, which is the direction of Mecca. It's very important, the mihrab, because the place of the imam here, and also the direction of Mecca here. When they pray, for example, they have to look where is the mihrab. Then they will know this is the mihrab, this is the direction of Mecca, and then I have to face this direction. That's number one. Number two, talking about the styles, there is two styles. The first one, white gypsum decoration or colored gypsum decoration, the material gypsum, the style called Mamluki from 15th to 17th century in Egypt, this one. Down this one, ceramic works, it's called Andalusia style from Spain, from Granada actually, but the worker came from Morocco. Now this, the reason it's shaped half circle to reflect the sound of the imam, to go straight to the dome and makes echo, because in the past they don't have microphones like these things or speakers. I will show you. You see, the sound will go straight. Now this microphone, this is for the radio, this is for the television, and this one for outside. Yeah. Now we finished talking about the mihrab. We will talk about this place. We call it minbar. Minbar is for preaching in Friday. We have 15 to 20 minutes. This prayer only in Friday. For example, noontime preacher or imam, he comes here to speak about the problems in society. Now we always ask the visitors, where is the door? How this person can get there? So this question for you, have 1 minute to figure out where is the door.
You're looking for a door?
The person goes, yes.
How does he get into there?
How he get? There is no door here, for sure. The door from another side.
Doesn't he come in behind?
Yes, the stairs is behind, because there is two systems. We have Egyptian system and we have Moroccan system. This one is called Moroccan system. The Moroccan system has this, they hide the door and they hide the stairs, because they are afraid about the imam when he comes, the people will bother him about questions, whatever. So here, it's called Moroccan system. In Egypt, you will see the stairs outside, which is he comes from there and he will walk, and then he will be between the people. No answer from Australia.
Australians will hope it.
Because now there is the winter time now.
Yes.
Cold now,
Depends where you are. In Queensland it is about 20, 23.
and you from
Queensland.
Queensland. This is north of
The
north.
north part.
This is far away from Sydney.
Well, if I can help.
Yeah, the golf.
Gold Coast. Yes. Very good. We don't have gold. You have free charge sauna, right? It's a free of charge. You can go.
It's huge, isn't it?
Two things. What is the things is not Islamic? Very simple, very easy. You said this is two columns. How do you know this two columns? Exactly. This is Byzantine columns. This is not Islamic columns. Now, the Muslims took all the drawing and the sculptures and these things because it's forbidden in Islam. In the mosque, when you enter to the mosque, you have to think only about God. And when you see this drawing and these things, then this is will little bit confuse you about thinking of God and praying. Yes. So they try to go to another philosophy, which is writing. I think when you look, you will see God, the merciful, or whatever. Then in this case, you will remember this. So this is their philosophy. Not like the Catholic, for example, they have drawing and then they have also their own philosophy of how to present. Yes. They cut the statues and these drawing, whatever, and they took only writing. This is this here, a direction star. This is very old things because in the past they tried to know the direction of Mecca by mathematical way. In this case, they have to draw a star. For example, this is north, east, then east, then south, whatever, east, southeast, then south, and so on. The Muslims were very clever or intelligent in the mathematical way because they tried to figure out where is the direction of Mecca. This is part of their religion. In this case, they tried to develop some equations to know where is the direction of Mecca and where is our directions, for example. They have some mathematical way to know the direction of Mecca by using the latitude and longitude. For example, in Kuwait, latitude is 30. I have some equation, then I enter this equation, then after the equation I have a result which is 225 degrees from the north. So this is 0, 90, 180, 270 will be here. You see here. So 225 will be here. This is in the past they know. So in this case they know how to know the direction of Mecca using the mathematical way. In this case, there was 3 people, and still now 3 people working in the mosque. The imam, the one who leads the prayer behind him, all the people all the prayers we will line up here in this yellow line. And the second one, muaddin, the one who called for prayer. The muaddin, his job is to call for prayer and calculate also. So he has to be astronomer also, to know the direction of Mecca and also the time of prayer. Because also this is belong to a mathematical way and calculation. And the third one, the guard, or the person who guard the mosque. So 3 people, even in this mosque. But because this mosque is very big, so we have lots of people, like me, for example, tour guide for the people who's from outside of Kuwait, and we have also Arabic tour guide, and we have also, we call it al-fatwa by telephone, or these people who are religious people, and so on. Please, this Quran the Muslims' Quran, you see the title is written by solid calligraphy, and the first page is decorated. You can get close, no problem. I don't quite anymore. And the second one, this is very important because all Muslims has to memorize this page. Because when we pray, you will hear, for example, on the television, they read this page. Every day they read it. And there is some here numbers, these here numbers. This tells you how the Quran revealed, sentence by sentence. Now, the first 2 pages decorated, and the third page is not decorated. Just only like this. So this is the Quran, and this is written by Nasakh calligraphy. Now, Nasakh calligraphy, earlier copy of the Quran written by Kufa calligraphy. But in the 10th century, Muslims developed another type of writing. It's called Nasakh. It's easy to read, easy to write also. The person who developed this type of calligraphy, his name is Muhammad ibn Muqla, and he's the minister of Abbasi Khalifa. He was in Baghdad or Iraq. Here the index of the Quran. I'll show you the same. You will choose the name of the surah, for example, Jesus or Mary or Muhammad, whatever, and the page number, and then you start to. This is about the Quran. I hope I explained everything most of it.
These are prayer books. These are.
This is the same Quran copy.
Right.
Small copy.
Do people take them when they come here?
Yeah, when they come here, some of them.
Some of them.
They try to read or something like that. Here, this is also mihrab, but this is for teaching, not for praying. In the past, there was some schools or some universities or whatever inside the mosque, and this is one of the place for example, a teacher who teach Quran. Another mihrab will be for a person who teach mathematics, because the mosque was everything for Muslims. The mosque was like a court and a university, and outside between the columns also for children at the school. So the mosque was everything for Muslims in the past. Now we have universities and institutes, so we don't need these mihrab. Sheikh Jabir al-Ahmed, he comes twice a year, 2 times a year, during Eid al-Fitr, celebration after Ramadan, holy month of Ramadan, and celebration after pilgrimage or Hajj. He comes from this door, not the door we came from. He goes straight, pray with the people, then he comes here to greeting the people. There's 2 types of decoration. This one is called Andalusian style, came from Spain, Granada, and the ceiling. You can recognize lots of curves. There is no geometric lines. It's very fantastic decoration. And here it's called Arab style, and you will recognize lots of geometric lines. There is no curves. You can have a seat, no problem. Please, we always let the visitor to stay 1 minute, 2 minutes, because it's very. If you have any questions, please feel free. You have a chance here in the mosque to ask anything about Islam or society or. No, this exactly. This one, for example, typical. But this is because it's new. It's new.
Can anyone come in here? To pray?
No, here it's not for prayer.
No.
And here he goes straight to pray.
Oh yes, yeah. But out in there on a Friday, anyone can come here.
Yeah, anyone.
Yeah, yes.
Just
Okay.
you don't have to live in the area to come to this.
No.
Just anybody.
For all.
What happened during the Iraqi occupation here? Was this damaged?
No, nothing.
They did not damage it.
No, nothing happened. No, except one thing. They renamed the mosque. They put very big signs that Saddam Hussein's mosque. They steal the mosque.
So they didn't harm any mosques in Kuwait, or
because they cannot damage a mosque. They said Saddam. He said, "I am a Muslim."
yes, yeah.
And he destroyed everything. But I tell you, the biggest problem we have now in Islam, some people who take the religion for their own benefit. For example, they say we are Muslims, and they destroyed another building. They put a bomb in some places, and they put something. They try to destroy the society using the Islam, but they are not Muslims. So this is what we have very big problem. But even in Christianity, even in other politics, lots of people, they try to use the religion. Yes. So this is what we have. Everybody say, oh, we don't like, that's not allowed for foreigners to come to the mosque. That's not true. But they just try, to take a position to say, well, we are the people who can create rules for Islam, and they are not from Islam. Tell you the truth. They try to take this religion to go to be a president or to be, for example, in the parliament or in a big position. That's what they use the religion. So in Kuwait here also there is lots of people that try to use the religion. Even in Iraq there is lots of people. But using the religion, it is now became, international. Even in Christian or even in another religion, they use it.
Well, I know, and we were in Saudi Arabia, and I don't think we could go to mosques there.
No, Saudi Arabia, because there is rules, you see. Saudi Arabia, they have, they are afraid from foreigners to destroy it or to bother the prayer.
Yes.
So they are not organized like us here in Kuwait. We are organized, and this is the only mosque you can go to in Kuwait, because this is the most beautiful. That's number one. Number two, we have tour guides here for you to explain everything. And to organize a time for you to come, not bothering other prayers.
Yes.
I cannot, for example, go straight to the church and there is some people who pray. That's not, not beautiful.
Yes, yes. What? So there's a women's area.
Women's, yes.
You say, but other mosques, do they have a women's?
Yes, most of the mosques has women prayer. Little they don't have. But you see, women, for example, here we have 10,000 men and 1,000 women, and maybe you will think that this is some kind of discrimination, which is not. Women, they have to pray inside their house. It's better. So if they come to pray in the mosque, it's okay. But men, they should come. If they don't come, that's no problem. It's better.
Yes.
Yes, they go. We cannot go there because they have some maintenance.
But we've never really noticed any other
But
sometimes they do choose special prayer rooms. It's possible to see women going to pray.
But this now now in Kuwait or in Australia or all the countries, now children they don't understand the religion. They don't want to understand it anymore, and they they are what they call it. Most of the children now they try not to get involved with religion because I don't know why, but they think it's like it's boring, for example. That's what they think, but that's not true. Religion make the person in a good position, and he protects the person. Yes, it's better. The religion, they try, to protect the woman and the man in one direction. And many people are asking why, the woman has a job to scarf. Scarf because, you see, when you scarf, it's the most important of scarf. When you enter to the mosque, you have to think of God. Not to think about, for example, drinking the beer in the bar or going to swim, for example, in the sea. No, that's number one. Number two, you see, ladies in general, they try to put lots of makeup, put lots of, for example, they make their hair on this side, for example, and then color this side. In this case, they don't want to make what they call it, Janet Jackson in this field and another Madonna. They don't want it. They want in one shape. They don't want to make the ladies in, for example, in condition which is everybody will see. That's why we have this.
Well, in the Christian religion, it used to be the same. The ladies always, especially to church, had to wear a hat.
Well, this is the principle of Islam. You have to go inside the mosque to pray, you have to Islam. But outside, it's not, it's better to have it, but it's not, it's not compulsory.
Now they don't worry, but in fact, in a country like Australia where it is extremely hot, and a lot of trouble with skin cancer, people should be still wearing hats. They should, but to protect them, that they don't.
Now it's hot there, for example, not now.
The temperature is not as hot as here.
But it gets like 40.
But it gets very hot, and because of the hole in the ozone layer, people have a lot of problems with skin. And lots of skin cancer in Australia, the highest incidence in the world. So always in Australia have to be covered up carefully. People don't. They ignore it, but they suffer later.
That's a problem. Really.
But
And
always,
this is from the gap in the ozone. Comes each Friday. And this is we call khatib, or preacher. He comes, preacher each Friday.
But does he just stay with one mosque all his life, or does he?
No, he changed. No, we don't have like in Catholic, for example, like confession or these people who live in the mosque or live in the church, for example. Or no, we don't have. He changed. He goes to another mosque, for example. He goes to, and he can get married. No problem. We don't
Because we were not brought up Catholic, we were brought up as Protestant, so therefore it is slightly different for us. And we would have the man that would come to the church for the church would be the minister. We would call him the minister, and he would come. Some churches it would be, depending on the religion, some churches he will come just for 2 years. Sometimes he can stay as long as he likes, and then he might decide I need to move somewhere else.
But he gets married and he has children.
Yes, we allow.
Yeah, the same, right?
Yeah.
You don't have.
But the Catholic Church.
I'm talking. Catholic. Yes, I'm talking. We don't have these people who live in the mosque and they don't get married, for example, and the women don't get married. No, we don't have this.
And you don't have confession either.
We don't have confession. This fatwa or answering religion question by telephone, they ask before they do everything. Not after, they don't answering, this is stupid. So
before they sin.
Yeah, we ask before. For example, I give the poor people how much I give. I ask before I give, Or I want to divorce my wife, for example. I ask before what will happen with the religion point of view. Then I will take my decision, yes or no. That's my fault.
Is this telephone conversations, are these recorded? No, they're not recorded.
No. Because when you go to the ministry, you will feel shy, For example, I have a problem, I am alcoholic, so I have to ask a question. So in the telephone, it's feel free, you can ask them. No need for names. So it's convenient.
Yeah.
And we have also lots of people, sheikh we call it, or imams, who also answer religious questions by internet also, or by the radio. But this is the most nice things.
And can I just ask you, with regard to the hijab,
Yes.
if a young lady doesn't wear it, is there something...
How old she is?
In her 20s.
She don't wear it, yes? What
Is
will happen?
something going to happen to her?
No.
Because I work at a place where there are many women, and some have been to Hajj and come back, and now they're wearing hijab. And they're very happy. And they're so happy because now they are wearing it every day, all the time.
Well,
But beforehand, they didn't wear it, but they...
that's up to the person. If he like the hijab or the woman or the girl, okay. If she don't like it, we cannot force anybody. That's the truth. Maybe I can force my children, but still, they don't like it. So that's what I'm talking about there. I said, when somebody like these things, it's good. If they don't like it, then they are not convinced by wearing the hijab or not. But in Islam, it's better to. If they don't, for example, wear, that's not a big problem. They're not going to go to hell, for example, no, for sure. But it's better, and it's good.
When they call for prayers, is that a man calling? Is he actually calling that, or is this a recording?
It's alive, yes.
It's alive.
It is alive.
Alive, yes. In all the Kuwait.
But he comes in here, but then is there a microphone or something to make it louder?
Yes, there
Speakers.
is an amplifier. We have amplifier and speakers outside.
Is it the one does every prayers, or do you have
Yes.
two?
One call for each prayer, 5 times.
So-
That's his job to come here. to
There.
call for-
So he does it. He comes in the morning and very early in the morning.
Early in the morning, he wake up and he comes here to call for pray with the people, and he comes the imam to pray, and then he will leave. That's the job. I know it's difficult, but that's his job.
Yes, you'd have to be. You'd have a lack of sleep somehow.
Yes. No, if he want to go to the market, souk, whatever, he can. He don't have to come. He will tell the imam. The imam will call for prayer.
Yes.
That's convenient. Okay.
Okay.